Hi everybody, welcome to Bookish Besties, the YouTube channel where two best friends on opposite ends of the United States talk about everything they love in books, tea, adventures, etc. Has anything to do with books, we're going to discuss them here. My name is Gina, I am one of the Bookish Besties, and today I thought I'd give you a bookshelf tour, but it's not like most of the bookshelves where people are like, okay, here's this on my shelf. I still have books in storage, so technically I only have one bookshelf right now. And it is pretty much filled, and not all my books fit in it. I still have some books in storage, but I thought I'd go ahead and give you a tour anyway. So I'm going to turn you around because I can only record on my phone. I don't have a computer yet or a camera yet working on that. So you guys are not going to get the best videos from me right now until I get that camera. So here we go. I'm going to turn you around and show you my bookcase. This shelf's going to be a little bit harder to kind of give you guys the tour, but I'm going to kind of give this to you. So obviously you can see Belle. Belle is obviously a very important part of my bookcase. She belongs there. I just want to find her in her blue and white. This is some of my favorite books I haven't read. This right here, this is from 1869. This was my like great grandmother's or something like that. And so then we come over here. Some of the books that my mom has given me, one of my favorites. Read this when I was in 8th grade in one night. So then we come down here, you can see I got a little owl, little purse full of bookmarks, and Elsa. If you know me, you know how much I love Charles Dickens, so obviously I have a couple of Charles Dickens. I actually have several versions of Great Expectations. Read To Kill a Mockingbird in 9th grade, and again, I think I read it in 2 nights. Then I have the Anne of Green Gables series, the Emily of New Moon series, and of course, me being a Laura fan, I have Laura Ingalls Wilder, Little House on the Prairie series. We come down here, and I got a couple books out that I'm reading. I'll show them to you over here. This is actually my mom's. She's lending it to me. We're a Dickens fan, and this right here, this is my great-grandmother's primer from 1904, so I keep that on my shelf. I've got, what is this, Emily Dickinson again. This was actually a book that was given to me from a former co-worker. Some of my favorites, I'm missing an Ernest Hemingway, probably in storage. If you have not read the Gorman Gost novels by Mervyn Peake, I recommend them. It's kind of like fantasy meets goth meets sci-fi meets satire, but they're really good. Somebody was quoted as saying he was drunk on words, and he was. And again, look what's here. Great Expectations. Obviously, I'm in love with that book. Mysteries of Udolpho, I got that due to reading Northanger Abbey. These two are journals, but these are books. This is my husband's book. These are my books. And I thought I had volume 2 of this, but apparently I only have volume 1. So going down to the bottom shelf, which is going to be a lot more difficult, let me move my figurines. You see, I got Jane Austen, a couple of books from my mother, some more Laura Ingalls, The Secret Garden, some postcards. I got King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, a couple of faith books, a book from work that I thought was interesting because it's got Navy SEALs, some more books from my mom, Laura Ingalls, and again, Company of Heroes is the story of Mike Durant, who, if you watch Black Hawk Down, was the POW from Operation Gothic Serpent. These are some more of my books. These are some antique books that I have. I don't even know. I think these are my great-grandfather's. Haven't had a chance to read them yet. But Let the Hurricane Roar. This is actually by Rose Wilder Lane. This is about her mom and dad. Haven't had a chance to read these yet. And of course, Frank Sinatra. Love Frank. And these you saw in my haul video with Emily Dickinson and J.R.R. Tolkien. Again, I've got some Laura Ingalls Wilder, some Jane Austen, more Jane Austen. Mom got me into Betsy Tacy growing up, so there's all that Betsy Tacy, some more Jane Austen. I'm currently reading this one, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. I'm not so sure about it. then a couple of faith books. And then you come over here, and here's some, most of these you probably saw in my haul video too. You see the Jane Austen, Edgar Allan Poe, Alice in Wonderland, Listen to the Squawking Chicken. Hilarious book, A Picture of Dorian Gray. This book was a gift from a co-worker. It's called Perfume from Provence. Bookish Princess talked about it, and I was like, gonna read it. And love it, love it, love it. Then I got, you saw these in my haul video, Wilkie Collins, Mark Twain. Then over here I've got, this is a book of Little Women. It's got Jo's Boys and Little Men. Willa Cather, just her short stories. I love Emerson, I love Frost. It's not a bookshelf if you don't have Frost, Emerson, Yeats, or Dickinson on your bookshelf. I have Grapes of Wrath. This is based on Jane Austen, but it's really good. Tale of Two Cities is my absolute favorite novel. Again, another one I have several editions of. Early Candlelight was written by Maud Hart Lovelace, who wrote the Betsy Tacy series, and my mom got me and her one. Get these kind of sorted. 1984 is a great book about the, well, most of us know what 1984 is about. W.B. Yeats, and then you saw these in my book haul with Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass and the Pickwick Papers. But again, that is not all my books. I still have Dracula and more Old Man by the Sea and some more other books that are still left in storage. I have some more Brontes. But that's it for here in the apartment. So it was a weird bookshelf tour or whatever. Anyways, that is it. So we will talk to you guys later. And until then, keep reading.